you looking at over there? Get over here. Over here. Hi, chat. Welcome. We're going to be cooking with grits tonight. Hello, Morizing. For those that are unfamiliar with grits, they're very similar to, say, polenta, or they're a grind of corn, perhaps a slightly different, and this one's a white corn. There's a little yellow in there, but it's mostly white corn. Yellow shows up much better on the video than in real life. And so it's along the lines of a savory, less sweet polenta. Typically polenta is typically with a sweeter corn. Like the actual corn is sweeter. This is typically a little bit less sweet. Apologize for the hammering sounds from my neighbor's construction. Great movie that I need to watch again. I'll show it this way too. That may be a little bit clearer on camera as to what sort of grit we're talking about. And again, it's sort of like a dent corn or a less sweet corn variety. I don't speak whatever that is, Hamha. Yeah, but reading it. Like, I understand it when someone says it. I am just peachy today. Welcome in, everyone. Happy to have you with me. Cheers. Now the question is my command disabled? Why isn't that working? There we go. What do I start with first? I think I'm actually going to do dessert first tonight. And because it's one that I think can actually sit in the fridge, all right? Going to be making 2 different batches of grits tonight. And so we'll start with the sweet one. Do a 1/2 cup of grits for this. Sugar, cream, in that category of things that I spent too much money on today, I bought a whole bunch of stuff like pantry stuff that like I can use over the next little bit. Bought a little bit of almond milk. Welcome in, Will. Let's use you. That's not going to work either. I guess we'll just measure. Use our scale. Yeah, we're going to be having some bacon on Sunday, speaking of bacon. Bill Poker sponsored All Things Wrapped coming up here. And so, on Sunday, I'm going to wrap everything in bacon. That counts as wrapped, right? What else do I need in this thing? Actually going to use a little almond extract along with our almond milk. Yeah, right now bacon is spendy. And I posted that somewhere on the Discord. Like, you should pretty much just write off pork for like the next 6 months. Like, it's essentially California raised their standards for how pigs have to be raised. They were, for the most part, already in place. But standards are standard. They have to be everywhere, sort of a thing. And there was delays with it, and essentially, it's not going to be that big of a difference for the industry. They were all ready to do this. They were all working their way towards this anyways. It's just a great excuse for them to say, oh, this has cost us so much money. This has been such a hardship. You have to give us twice as much for your pork now for the next 6 months. Cooking with color. Cooking with color. I like that one, Noimu. It's going to be a little bit before I can do that one, though, Noimu. If you're looking at the calendar, I'll pull it up here in a moment. And web browser. There we go. So we're starting All Things Wrapped with fried chicken salad wrap on Friday and bacon wrapped everything on Sunday. I haven't made solid plans for Tuesday. Then we're going to have Buns is sponsored another week for, it was originally going to be gelatin. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the Discord. We're going to do some things fishy, so we're going to do fish themed or seafood themed things for this week. And that leaves us with Cooking with Color on the week after that. You can see all the upcoming food and national holidays while we're here. Alright, so that was pretty much done. Thank you for the submission. That sounds like a fun project. Let's see, we got our almond in there, we got our sugar in there, we need a little salt. Everything needs a little salt. I assume we're just gonna heat this now. Yeah. So we'll slowly bring that up to a heat. I'm using 5-minute grits. Like, this is another one of those, I mean, I have Quaker brand, like, it's right up Quaker's alley. Like, you know, you have the different types of styles and grinds, give you different types of product. They had 2 different types there at the store I was at. These are the quick 5-minute that you can just sort of pour and boil, or add boiling water to. And and the other type that they had at the store were pre-packed ones. So just like oatmeal, like the little tear and pour into your boiling bowl. There's a problem with instant grits. I'm remembering my Culinary Institute of America has a breakfast class, and it's always sort of like the class for everyone, because you start at, like, I forget what it was. It was like somewhere between 2 and 4 in the morning. Like, you're starting like you were starting a breakfast shift at work. And so, but my instructor for that just absolutely was like, quick oats are the shit. You know? And it was one of those things that he did to catch the class's attention. Still stuck in my head. There are so many Zahara, and the lamp that I have in there is one of the official ones from the official company. I don't think they have multiple heat. I think it's more of a matter of what you're heating, how high they can go. I don't know what you heard, Zeeks. Polenta. Cornmeal. Grits. So it's not just grits, polenta, cornmeal. This is the finest. It's still got some larger chunks to it, but it's the finest by far. This and this are pretty similar, although they're very obviously made from different types of corn. Five-minute grits. Alright, gonna cut the heat on that and just let that sit now that it's nicely up to a boil. and you can feel and probably tell by the look of it that the starch is gelatinized to a degree. I say is that the term they still use these days? I remember being taught that term, even though it has nothing to do with gelatin. It's just the starch has cooked enough that it's binding. Yeah, Zahara, that's right in the ballpark. They're not really sweet. They're essentially what flavor you put into them. No, again, I would argue that different types of corn. Polenta would be a sweeter type of variety of corn than... Exactly, Zeke, which is what I'm going to do for my dinner tonight. I've got a pork tenderloin. I'm going to marinate that up and give that a sear and serve that on top of a big old pile of grits. Yes, I agree, ham hock. What I was doing there was I used the word gelatinized for the state that had achieved in cooking, because that's where my brain worked. It was, that word was taught to me and to be used in the same, when it's not. It has nothing to do with gelatin. Just ourselves an orange here. Why? Because I'm allergic to both of them? Probably not. It doesn't have fur. And everything that comes along with having fur. Though I don't want to try it licking me. Like, dog licks me in the arm, and I'll break out in hives where it licks me. Yeah, I just don't want to try that with a gecko. Not that... For the most part, I'm okay with them. I just, one, can't let them lick me. And two, if I pet them, I have to wash my hands before I start doing a whole lot else. Before I, start rubbing my eyes or anything. So you shouldn't rub your eyes, chat. Don't rub your eyes. Whether or not you've been handling animals or jalapenos or... I still have trouble getting out of the habit of wiping the sleep out of my eyes in the morning. And I've had eye surgery, so I've had corrective eye surgery, so... And the type where they create like a flap on your eye, and it heals up, but you can very easily also break that too, rubbing your eyes too hard after you've had it. Am I adding orange zest into your pork? No, I'm not. I'm adding it into my sweet. We're gonna do almond and orange. And I'm realizing that I bought powdered sugar today for no reason at all. I really bought too much stuff today that I didn't need. Again, it'll get used, but it's like, where did this thing go? Nah. I'll use it in whipped cream or something. Whipped cream is the most likely subject. But there's all sorts of... My powdered sugar shaker thingy is empty too. So that's seized up pretty nicely. We're going to mix that up again though, just to make sure that it's nice and well starched. Should add some butter in here too. I personally would be a fan of Italian buttercream. Isn't bad, but I prefer sort of like a light French buttercream. Like, true French buttercream is butter. I don't know why I chopped so much of this off. I don't need that much. Nice. Have a good one, Ham Hock. Thanks for hanging out with me. Graham crackers. This is how you make dumplings, right? You use graham crackers to make your dumplings? The original idea, I was gonna do grits cookies, and I was like, I'm doing cookies for like everything lately. let's do something a little different. And so we're gonna make sweet dumplings. Scramble, you trying to cheat out Zahara? What's up with you, Scramble? Wait. Is this... Come on, let's go, computer. Computer. Aww. That's a bummer. Alright, sounds aren't gonna work for alerts tonight. At least for a decent portion. I realized that I was correcting all my audio on my other computer, and I just realized while we were here that I have my folder system set up differently between the two, and so it shows an extra folder over there than it does over here. Inspection time. This is maybe needing to chill down a bit more. I need that to be a little bit stiffer. Yeah, and now I'm gonna have to turn around and not do that. We'll do the other thing I was planning to do extra tonight. This is not on the menu for tonight, but extra project I wanted to do. These weren't for the same half. Darn it. Yeah, they were. Never mind. Shh. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Yes, I'm washing and drying my gloves. Because I was just getting the orange juice off of them. Awesome. Just a little bit more, that's all we needed. A little bit more coolant. This is why I have the gloves out, right here. Because this way it doesn't stick to everything. This would very much stick to my hands right now. I need somewhere to put these. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if that's broke too. If all the links for the network stuff are funky tonight. Again. You give me a minute until we get past coating all these. I'll do a double check on it, make sure it's the right link. Disqualify? What, am I going to take sprinkles away? Am I going to steal your... Who could steal sprinkles? What type of a person could steal sprinkles? I asked in the Discord, are dumplings buns? Bun says no. Well, technically that isn't stealing either, Buns, because you created the sprinkles to give to him. So I think these can actually chill at this point and be not necessarily warm. And I'm going to wait to finish these. There's more I'm going to do with these, but we're going to hold off on these until we do the rest of the stuff for dinner tonight. So there's our grit dumplings. Just going to go ahead and throw those in the fridge here. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that is the wrong dictionary. Let's take a look here. Games. There. I updated it. I'm not 100% sure if it was broke or not. But I have a strong suspicion, considering everything has been English and everything has been like generic words rather than like culinary. What do I need to do next? I think we need to get into pork here next. We need to get into pork next. That's not 26 letters. It does have 2 C's in it, but you know. And 2 I's. So I am actually planning this for 2 dinners. And so I think we are going to go something like this. We're gonna save this big bad boy for Sunday and wrap them in bacon. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I don't know if that was appropriate, Scramble. Is that a... Is Scramble gonna get me banned, chat? Sounds yummy. I bet you plantains are involved somehow. A little garlic powder in there with our 2 types of mustard and soy sauce. Pepper. Salt. More salt. Of a different type. Oranges smell amazing. Last thing here, a little oil. Just cooking oil. Neutral. Hello. And onto our pork. Hey, Kip. Welcome, welcome. And so now that we got that all in the bag, I get this in a bowl because I don't trust these small little sandwich bags to actually be waterproof or watertight, liquid tight. So now we got that nicely coated, we'll let that hang out for a bit. No, I have an immersion circulator, but I'm not going to be doing sous vide tonight. I've done sous vide before. I've done pork. Pork typically is a little too quick cook for me. Like, there's some longer things that I might use immersion circulator for, but most of the quicker stuff, I think the flavor is much better if you just direct sear in some form, whether grill, flat top. Okay, so we got our... Oh, I haven't discussed this with chat, really. I just sort of put this on the stove. I'm candying some oranges. So, these are going to be candied up and then dried. I was supposed to do both of these oranges, not just one. Excuse me. Thank you for the raid, Buns. Welcome in, friends of Buns. Get rid of this pork. Like I said, this is going to be bacon wrapped on Sunday. There, now I can actually hear what's going on. My earbud's been near silent all night. Alright, let's start in on our savory grits, which requires me getting some chicken stock. I complain about people doing things to dull their knives, and then I do that with it. Cutting ice ain't exactly best plan. What am I gonna put this in? What am I gonna cook this in? I think I want to actually use the same pan. As they should. I don't have any knives in my sink right now. I have one off to the side that's pork infected. Well, actually, I am my dishwasher. And so we're gonna need at least that plus, yeah, okay. Good with that, good with that. So how we doing tonight, chat? How's your week going? How's your hump day been? We all still sexy? I am using Quaker 5-minute grits. But I was talking earlier with chat. I pulled out the other types I have. I have polenta, which is a very similar grain, but is very obviously a different strain of corn. Grits are typically a very, like a dent or a less sweet variety of corn versus what they would make this out of. Or what they would make this out of, which is cornmeal. Get the sugar out of here. Orange, what can I throw the orange in? I can throw it in the sauce or with the pork. I wasn't really planning a pan sauce though. Oh, I know what I can use it with. Ooh, I know the scramble. Facebook. grab the spoon, but what I really need is this. Might have to heat this up or give it a quick nuke to soften it up. But we got strawberry jam in there with our orange juice. Sort of thinking, making more than I want now, but nice, Sahara. Oops, this got to go in the fridge now. A happy early birthday to you. Because no offense, I hope none is taken. I'm gonna forget. We'll let that hang out for a bit. We'll come back to that when we're finishing up our dessert. Apparently, Twitch wants to put a thing out there celebrating birthdays like they do streamiversaries and stuff like that. Like, they want to announce to the world. Like, I don't want to sign up for that. I want the world knowing what my birthday is. Break down jelly. Break down gelatin. Yeah, that's gonna need microwave time. Don't look at my microwave. Oh, now Scramble's really making you work. Nice, Cosmic. Actually, I think I got a starch cup going already.
I do.
Yeah, that's got too much stuff in it. Not enough water in a oobleck. And throw that in the freezer to cool down a little bit. We'll get going with this first. So we got chicken stock. We're gonna add our grits to our chicken stock. Two, three. Salt, MSG, pepper, bit of cayenne, and over here we're going to move this cast iron off of the stove. Put the oranges on the back burner. The flame didn't want to catch for some reason. We'll start heating up a pan over here for our pork. Turn my fan off for the microwave and That was a mistake. As you can see, this is sort of thickening up like a porridge. I'm going to treat it a little bit like, well, I wish I could picture it like a risotto. We want to keep this somewhat creamy. Sort of wishing I had a little onion powder for with this tonight. Flame barely on underneath our grits. This is plenty warm now. Let's go ahead and throw our pork on. Get things a little smoky here. Let's see what we get in the pan after. Hello, Nan Reader. You can smell that mustard now, even more so than the oranges. Turn the heat off on these now and just let them coast. Oranges are going to take a little longer than tonight's stream. Just so. They're not going to get wrapped up here. They're going to take a couple of days. Yeah, I'm not making a sauce in that pan. We're gonna ditch this. And we need to put this with the dirty dishes so I don't try and use that for dinner tonight. Flame off on the pork, just sitting there in that hot pan now. Going to add butter. With our grits. With this bowl, it's spotless. Hey, Master Splits. Green onion going in the grits. No bacon tonight. Bacon's all on Sunday. Bacon on Sunday. Lots of bacon on Sunday. we're doing all things wrapped next week, so I'm wrapping all sorts of stuff and bacon on Sunday. Words. All right, so nice big old pile of grits. And, you know, we didn't put enough butter in there yet, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Grab some of this stuff. Add a little bit more MSG in there. Or umami. Fix the autofocus. And we'll just do this on the cutting board. And I'm gonna guess medium to medium rare. Ooh, a little rarer than I thought. I'm still okay with it. It's nice and warm. It's got a nice sear to it. Hi, chat. OBS was a little more fussy tonight when it crashed. Pork. And then for dessert, Ah. Just drizzled all over it. I wanted sour cream, not like sour cream juice. Yeah, it didn't stay nice. The idea there was hopeful that the sour cream would stick to the bowl a little better than it did. And that way you could then take these lovely little combinations of sweetened grits rolled in graham crackers and dip them in the combination orange juice, strawberry jam, and sour cream mix. And get a little bit of all of that. That's yummy. This is amazing right here. This is pretty good too, though. Maybe slightly smaller, maybe about half size. Be about perfect. So those are pretty cool. I like those. Those are a lot better than some of the other, I'll call it paste-like desserts I've done in the past. Sort of like the, I've done taro paste, sweetened taro paste that I rolled in sugar. Yeah, I want them to be about half the size, though. Yeah. I have no clue what's causing this, John, and I have well, the only thing that's very obvious is I've been taxing this system pretty heavily lately. And that will hopefully be fixed here soon. But I'm very happy with all of that. Let's give these savory grits a try. Even though I know these are already going to be banging. Oh yeah. Yum, 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 yum. That's delicious. But I do believe that is going to wrap things up for the night. Let's take some photos. I already messed everything up before I took photos tonight. It's been a while since I've done that. But yeah, I think these things are great. Sour cream and orange makes an awesome creamsicle-like flavor. And then I put almond flavor along with almond milk in the paste for this. So the almond with the creamy, orangey dipping liquid. Pretty amazing stuff. Very happy with that. The oranges slowly simmer under this lovely liquid here until they become almost translucent. We got a couple of them starting to get there, but those rinds are still pretty opaque. So let those keep doing their thing. But I do think that is going to wrap things up for this evening. Alright folks, I'm going to raid out tonight. I am going to send all you lovely folks to hang out with another food and drink creator who has been hanging out here every once in a while. I think he's raided me once or twice in the past. I gotta get better on keeping track of who all has been raiding me in the past. But I'm going to send all you lovely folks off to go hang out here with Eat at Dad's. I have no idea what he's up to. But I've hung out in his stream a couple of times, or lurked there a couple of times, and a cool stream. I hope you enjoy hanging out with him. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight. I will be back here on Friday doing fried chicken salad wraps. So doing everything along with that, frying the chicken, making the whole boiling some eggs to go with it, all that good stuff. Hope you come and join me for that. If not, Sunday, bacon everything. So, have a great night, everyone. We'll get a new vote going in the Discord for next week's challenge, since we got a whole bunch of new submissions. Thank you so much, chat. We've been scraping by on so few submissions. See you again soon. Have a great night, everyone. Good night.